Assalamu alaikum dear students. Students, in the previous video we have learned about quadrilaterals and sides of quadrilaterals, that is adjacent sides and opposite sides. Today in this video we are going to learn about the angles of quadrilateral. So there are two types of angles of a quadrilateral, that is adjacent angles and opposite angles. The angles of a quadrilateral which have one common arm are called adjacent angles of a quadrilateral. Means the two angle which has one arm common. So these two angles are known as adjacent angles of quadrilateral. So let's see with the help of example. Here quadrilateral ABCD given to you, and adjacent angles means the angles which have the two angles which have one common arm. For example, here if we take angle A, okay, so the two arms of angle A are AD and AB. Okay, this arm is common in angle D also. If we consider the angle D, then DA or AD, then AD and DC are two arms of angle D. So here we conclude that this arm is common in both the angles, angle A also, angle D also. Okay, so angle A and angle D are adjacent angles. Now next example, for example we will take angle D, these two arms, okay, AD and DC, and angle C. Now angle C means DC and CB, two arms. So this arm DC is common in both D and C. So that's why these two angles are adjacent angles. Means angle D and angle C are adjacent to each other. Now moves towards another angle, that is angle C and angle B. Now here students, this arm BC is common in both the angles. That's why these two angles are also an adjacent angle of quadrilateral. Now moves towards the next two angles, that is A and B, this one B and A. So here AB is common, this arm AB and BC are two arms of B, and AB and AD are two arms of A. So this is the common arm of angle A and angle B. So that's why angle A and angle B are adjacent to each other. Okay, so these two angles are also known as adjacent angles of quadrilateral. So students, I hope you will got today's point clearly. Now the next, here opposite angles of quadrilateral. Opposite angles of a quadrilateral. The angles of a quadrilateral which do not have a common arms are called as opposite angles of a quadrilateral. Means the two angles which do not have the same arm are known as opposite angles. So let's learn with the help of example. Here opposite angles are angle A and angle C. Now see, angle A, this one, and angle C, this one. Okay, both these angles do not have same arm. The arms of A, AB and AD, and the arms of C, BC and DC. So both these angles has different arm. So that's why these angles are opposite to each other and known as opposite angles of quadrilateral. Likewise angle B and angle D also opposite angles, because they do not have the same arm, same common arm. They do not have one common arm. So that's why these are known as opposite angles. Here the arms of B, AB and BC, and the arms of D, AD and DC. So these two, that is B and D, angle B and angle D, are opposite angles of quadrilateral. Now the next, Diagonals of a quadrilateral. Diagonals of a quadrilateral. Now here students, the line segments which join the vertices of opposite angles of a quadrilateral are diagonals of a quadrilateral. Means the line segments which join two opposite angles is known as diagonals of that particular quadrilateral. So here we will see the example. Here two angles A and C joined by one segment, line segment AC, and this line segment is known as diagonal of this particular quadrilateral. Again BD, which join and connects two angles, that is B and D. So this BD is also diagonals of quadrilateral. Now again in this example, SQ, this segment, line segment which join two angle, that is S and Q, it is diagonal. Then again PR, that segment PR join angle P and angle R, so this is also a diagonal of quadrilateral PQRS. So likewise here we can identify the diagonals also. Now students, comes toward your homework. The homework is draw any quadrilateral and give the name of the adjacent angles and opposite angles. Now you will have to draw any quadrilateral in your notebook and you will have to give the name to the angles, which angles are opposite and which angles are adjacent. So this is your homework. So students, inshallah in the next video we will see the next topic. Till then, take care of yourself. Thank you.